Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for tuning in to our late afternoon update. I'm Victoria Holmes in the WNCT Digital Studio. Governor Roy Cooper and state health leaders provided an update on the state's coronavirus response as the state sees a surge in new cases and hospitalizations. Tuesday's numbers marked the highest number of COVID-19 patients since January 30th,
everyone,
with health officials saying about 2,800 were hospitalized, and all 100 North Carolina counties are in the red zone for COVID cases. Governor Cooper says he's not taking mask mandates off the table, but for now is focusing on encouraging vaccine shots and believes local communities enforcing mandates is more effective. Cooper also gave an update on the emergency response to floods caused by tropical depression Fred, declaring a state of emergency. We'll have more from the update on our evening newscast. Carteret County Schools is updating their mask protocols for the upcoming school year, making masks mandatory for the first 2 weeks of school. The decision was made 4 to 3 this morning at a special meeting called by the Board of Education. We have an updated list of school districts and their mask mandates across the East. Some school districts are revisiting their previous mandate due to increasing COVID cases. We'll keep you updated at WNCT.com. And across the East, the Blood Connection, or TBC, a local nonprofit community blood center, is offering COVID-19 antibody screening to all blood donors starting today, Wednesday, August 18th. The antibody screening will test each donor's blood to see if it contains antibodies from the COVID-19 vaccine or from exposure of the COVID-19 virus. TBC will be offering this testing for all donations for a limited time. And this morning, evacuation centers remain open for Western North Carolina residents forced from their homes due to severe weather that passed through our region on Tuesday. Overnight, about 75 American Red Cross volunteers supported response efforts and helped 88 individuals in need of meals and a safe place to stay. The Greenville Police Department GPD Gang Unit was selected as the 2020 Gang Unit of the Year by the North Carolina Gang Investigators Association. The unit was formally recognized last week at a ceremony in Winston-Salem. Over the course of June 1st, 2019 to May 29th, 2020, the Gang Unit seized more than $28,000 in cash, 69 guns, and thousands of grams of drugs. They also made a total of 232 arrests. And NCDOT is looking for public feedback on the Jacksonville Parkway Extension project. A survey is available online through August 26th for those wishing to provide input. We have a link to where you can provide comments online at WNCT.com. And today is a weather alert day. Storm Team 9 meteorologist Alex Wasilenko has a forecast for the rest of the week.
Happy Wednesday, everyone. I'm your Storm Team 9 meteorologist, Alex Wasilenko. A weather alert day remains in effect for one last day as the leftovers of Fred continue to rake through eastern North Carolina with the possibility of an isolated strong to severe storm or even the brief window of opportunity for a stray spin-up or isolated tornado. A bulk of the action continues to move through this afternoon and will likely exit eastern North Carolina by late this evening and through the overnight. During this time, though, it's still going to remain very hot and humid with high temperatures nearing 90 degrees. Heat index values today back up to near the century mark as we head into the afternoon and early evening. But again, by the late evening and overnight, that's when the showers and storms depart, leading to a drier start on Thursday. Still warm and humid, though. As we go into the afternoon, the heat and humidity will mix with a sea breeze boundary, producing some sea breeze showers and storms. They'll be very isolated in fashion, but a new weather system moving in for Friday. That is going to provide some slightly better coverage of strong to severe storms, especially for the second half of Friday. Be sure to download your free Storm Team 9 weather app so you can stay up to date on all the latest forecast changes. Today, again, will be our last weather alert day before we head into the same old summertime pattern by Thursday again. Temperatures will be in the low 90s for Thursday with isolated sea breeze showers and storms. A new front will arrive on Friday, producing better coverage of strong to severe storms and downpours, but that front will ultimately push what is now Tropical Storm Henri out to sea and away from eastern North Carolina this weekend. But if you are planning to be down along the coast this weekend, you'll have to keep in mind the typical run-of-the-mill shower and thunderstorm chance during the heat of the day, along with hot highs in the upper 80s. But one other thing to keep in mind, very important, is going to be an increased dangerous rip current risk, along with some larger waves. All this Tropical Storm Henri pulls out to sea off to the northeast and again away from eastern North Carolina. Make it a wonderful rest of your Wednesday, everyone. I'm your Storm Team 9 meteorologist, Alex Wasilenko.
And be sure to tune into this week's episode of What the Politics. Emily Severich and I are joined by professor and author Dr. Melissa Deckman to discuss cancel culture and American masculinity in politics. You can always find new episodes on WNCT.com under the Features tab. They can also be found on the WNCT Podcast Network, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to your podcasts. And ahead on our newscast, Vidant Health released an update on capacity challenges they're facing due to high demand for healthcare. Amber Joseph talked with Vidant leaders about what they're doing and how you can help. Thank you for tuning in to our late afternoon update. I'm Victoria Holmes in the WNCT Digital Studio.